Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangling?
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine, as is the... It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable... You are too kind.
So, Xiangling, are you here to listen to...
I had originally planned to set out after this
However...
I had planned to take a walk to Qingse village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just... Wait, Paimon knows! Because Xiangling prefers the finer things in... Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender tech...
An astute observation. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from direct...
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but...
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your...
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing.
You... Ugh. Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't... Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon...
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well.
See? See? Paimon knew he was just...
However, there is no need to run. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional...
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Xiangling. Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there. Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong... That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. Greetings, everyone. My name is Yaoya. Whoa, she's so well. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak. I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor. But then I became captivated by the beautiful... Just now I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help,
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is open. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't, as long as you watch your step. Accidents like this won't happen.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Oh, are you hungry? Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you.
I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack.
Aw, what a thoughtful kid!
You're...
So tasty. If only there were more.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was going to run into you...
Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you...
What do you think, sir? Are Liyue's snacks to your taste?
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, as for Fontaine's cooking, though...
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of...
Iridescence Tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a... At least, all the main organizers share this goal. It's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to...
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my...
Oh, I love listening to stories.
We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. They say it was the most beautiful, moving even in that life and death moment. The ethereal music seized his full attention. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an... Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, my ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody.
Wow.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestor's steps. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. I wish that I've spent half my life
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still.
Paimon too. It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way. Because you wanted to... Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story. And I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral. And as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of... A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here. Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with...
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those... Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to...
Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over.
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on some...
Oh dear.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu, and if you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mara back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that...
But you've already helped...
Well, I was going to take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before...
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide.
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well.
Liyue Harbor looks very... It's almost as if I'm listening to the same
Well, we are here during Lantern Ride after all. It only comes... It's fair to say that this time of year is when...
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conduct.
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of...
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting...
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show...
Is that right? I guess it can't be. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a...
A Lantern Ride music festival? Yes!
No, I'm actually here on...
Oh, so no Lantern Ride music?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even...
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we?
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Kuching and Miss...
You mean...
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to... That's the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera...
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just...
Where do you take me? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Ride Grand...
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of...
Are you kidding? I thought you'd... Guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, play...
Okay, I promise I will. Good...
You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's my... Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I...
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere.
I haven't seen you in days, Master. I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest... Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the land...
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were...
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super...
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you... You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would... For example, do you think it might be a bit...
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the...
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today.
Master, you're in such a great mood today.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flowers. Also, these dried Qingshan leaves. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their...
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should... Oh, my apologies. I don't...
Paimon will do the... What's wrong? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than
It may be...
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually... The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything...
All very valid points.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue... Let's reserve a space at the... Yes. My thoughts... Now, I just need to take some time to give this... As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal... Given that Ping and the Traveler have... Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming...
Oh, yes, certainly.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu said...
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. I'm good at taking care of people, so that...
Wow. Hey, Yao-Yao, can you take care of Paimon too?
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know, apart from lotus flower crisps...
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from
Here's what I've drafted so far.
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our... Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Yao Yao. Thank you for bringing my herbs. I will...
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You want? Okay, I should be getting back. If yup, everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern...
We should go get dinner together sometime.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this.
Thank you so much. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so... never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this go... Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this...
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are... Oh, that.
Oh.
Ganyu?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the...
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady you're... To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part... I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there...
Did you say the Adepti? And you're... Illuminate... Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specific...
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten but if it's a person you're looking for, then I just...
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu...
Yes, that was also my...
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and... How's your workload at the moment?
I can probably get through everything in...
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break...
Somehow that does not sound persuasive,
Be it but 3 moons from the start. He who returns... Even I know the importance of maintaining a health...
In that case...
Alright, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join... You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much... Okay, then let's meet back here in 3...
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak.
You're all so helpful and kind.
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the... It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival...
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make...
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, but I'm worried that if we don't act right away,
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it.
With the Traveler on the case, it's a... Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform...
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
You have my thanks, too. Stay safe and come back as soon as...
Good luck.
The strange tune was coming, but Paimon doesn't hear anything.
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So...
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that?
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter.
Are all fine. So the stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been. This place is completely empty. How strange. It looks like it's the bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what...
Yeon, you didn't hide some of the evidence.
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same...
Okay, well...
What about you? Give up as well? Your instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody... Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn, but it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to escape with their lives. The villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight. Taking only their most valuable, the bandits were eventually brought to justice. But the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house with... The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be... The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crime. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit...
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover. but not so. Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Huh. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Again, and so
come on, let.
Hey! Who are you? Where did you come?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running.
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but... Gotcha!
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. But there's no going back now. Better up my... Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do what...
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you.
I won't, I swear. You know, so... Lantern Right's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot.
Wow, you're really going to...
No, not at all. I'm just...
Okay.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The band... I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. But they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal.
Yes. Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the... You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person.
Yes.
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't...
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have... There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
What is it? Is there something...
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention... You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the... See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Right.
Yeon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. 'Cause Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when you have a tune stuck in... When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like... And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall... Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes. Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor.
That's great news! Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super big.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known long. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far.
Well, we can discuss more current affairs. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city.
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful... On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be... If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of it.
Oh, they're gonna love them. Paimon's sure. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive...
I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a... I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale.